Hey there folks, rinimt here, and I'm on the wrong Magitech. And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part, we started off on our Stormblood adventure. Now we're doing side quests. So yay. You can tell it was the wrong one because the wrong music was playing. Doing Magitechnical is somewhere. Oh, right there. Like, I can't find it on the map. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm like, I am doing the right thing, right? Because this is really slow. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're going up there now. We're gonna say hello and then goodbye to one quest, because... Oh my gosh. Right up here. Say hello to this person who is gathering. Not that one. We're going over to this tree. Not that tree. This tree. Oh my gosh. Really? This could be... I guess that does have a slightly shorter cooldown. I didn't notice that. Alright. One more! We got this. Come on. The fact they're getting like auto-dom. It's like, ah! Alright. We're good. We're good. That's what we needed. Let's get off this cursed thing. And save this maelstrom officer. Hello. Oh my god. Serial deserter. Ah, much better. Oh yeah. I have 2 shoulder tackle charges. Silly me. There we go. Thank goodness you came. It seems the one caught by surprise was me. I was ambushed before I could even step foot near the cave. None of this would have happened had the changing of the guard not been handled so carelessly. No doubt it was those bunglers from the Immortal Flames, or perhaps... Second thought, never mind. This isn't something you need to hear. Let's return to Castramorians. Alright, well, more importantly... I'm gonna start dropping these quests off my list once they're done, so we can have the right things on the list here. Alright, so I did need to tell some of these Tarkwa Suchus. As long as no one spawns the asteroid on my head, because one of the spawn points is up here. Actually, it's down there, but we're fine. They almost tackled the water spray there. And one more. I'm just gonna apologize to my husband now and be like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to hear this loop for a while. He's not exactly a fan of this particular, at least one version of this particular loop. Alright, so that's that. I do have another thing down here. slowly interact with it. Water. Okay, that was the water sample. Best served with cold steel is right over there. I guess I'm making my way to that. Oh, there's a flame recruit. Was not based off the Leshy. We know that they are sound. So, an adventurer? Please, you have to help. The Morble, they threw it away to save me, but they're no match for such a beast. They've come to the bridge south of here. Go before it's too late. Yeah, I guess I will go ahead, hit this, and then continue onwards. Oh, looks like we got someone else here. Maybe. Yep. I guess I'll be nice and help him out. Sometimes I'm nice. Sometimes. They were probably just staring at mine, but... yeah. Alright, so now we have to go rendezvous with Raubahn. Oh, rendezvousing with Raubahn. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I have mentioned it's this sort of an infamous part of Stormblood history, right? Haven't been, well, it's sort of an infamous part in Stormblood history. As well, yeah. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and examine this. It's probably a mushroom, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a mushroom. No, it's a soil sample. Not bad. Actually, I don't want to do this. No, yeah, I do want to go this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Hurts. Hurts so much. Let's take this little back path here. Let's avoid falling in these holes, because there's a bunch of holes up here, actually. Down this cliff. There you are. I found them, but it seems we've got another problem. Go on, tell her what you told me. Right. I was making my rounds, as I always do, when I was assaulted by a group of giant spiders. I panicked and ran, but in my haste I dropped my satchel, which contained a rather important set of documents. Came back here to retrieve them, but the spiders. Oh. They took the bag and went down into that rather large hole over there. I meant to go after them, but I considered having to fight them off in the dark and soon thought better of it. I think I know how to flesh them out. They don't take too calling or loud noises. Here, take a few of these firecrackers and toss them down there. Okay. No. They actually can go down there. At least there's some holes around here. I've fallen into them. Firecrackers. Firecrackers snap and pop as they fall into the hole. Use all of them? Good. When the spiders skither out into the open, that'll be your chance to strike. You'll need to be quick, otherwise they're like to retreat to the shadows. You jump down, you can get the drop on them. Finish the gorge spiders out of hiding. You must jump down to the designated location while dismounted. So you can't be on your mount, basically. Yeah, so I was right. You literally can go in here. Wasn't crazy. Oh god. Maybe I should have healed. Fine. It's fine. What am I worried about? Now I just have to find my way back out of here. It's easy when you can fly. Oh, hey, look! It's my buddy. It's stupid aether current. next closest one? Probably, yeah, a long ways away. Oh look, it's a marble. We aren't there quite yet, sorry. Holy hell, I didn't think you'd actually do it. That was incredible. Thank you, miss. Now I can go and retrieve my satchel. Well, there's no need to rush. It's been a long day, and I'm sure the satchel's not going anywhere. For now, let's head back to Castrum Orient, where I can give you a proper thanks. So wait, you made me rush down there to get this, and you're like, no rush. Whatever, no problem. Can wait. Thanks. It's a big spider. Alright, hello. Goodbye. The Serpent Marshal sent you? Oh, thank heavens. Any longer and we'd likely be in the Marble's belly. Feeling such a fiend is beyond the likes of us, but perhaps you'll be willing to carry on in our stead. Another of our comrades, Flame Sergeant Dodogun, has taken to the high ground to better survey the area and provided us with information on our targets. Use this link pearl to speak with him and track down the Marble. I'll see the others back with Castrum Orient. We're counting on you. That beast cannot be suffered to remain in these lands. Hello, who is this? This silence, Hefe. We'll follow my instructions. We'll see that overgrown weed is exterminated once and for all. Seems to be heading for the Striped Hills. It's fast, but I think I can keep an eye on it until you get there. Where are we going? Oh gosh. There. Okay. Okay, someone's doing a map. Maybe? Did you see anything? It was there just a moment ago. Wait, it's over there, to the east. Oh boy. Yeah, so I was just gonna stay there, I guess, till I can like follow it or whatever. We're here just to the east. Well, there's a marker there. Let's see what he says down here. You see anything? It was there just a moment ago. Wait, it's over there, to the north. Oh, come on. Cutscene's a good sign. Hello. The marble should be right ahead. If I didn't know better, I would swear you've tracked animals before. At any rate, there's nothing else I can do from here. It's up to you now to put an end to things. Good luck! Yeah, it's just a marble. What's the issue? Ouch. It's way up there. Of course, it's way up here. Hello! Don't that bad for me, please. Already making me cough in real life. Not very nice. And Dragon is also having some issues here. Alright, well, at this point, am just gonna warp back to Castrum Orient because I'm not traveling all that way back. No thanks. We'll pass. Alright, I guess while I'm here, let's turn in the quest I have. Welcome back. I take it the drones have been disposed of then? Excellent work. We're quite fortunate for your presence. Say it for Lieutenant, I'm not pronouncing that name again. None of my men can even activate a suit of detect armor, let alone pilot one in combat. I only pray that it isn't to our detriment in the future. There's still plenty more of those drones out there along Baelsar's wall, and if any more of them should suddenly stir. At any rate, we will continue working with the Garland Ironworks so that, should such a day come, we will be ready. And we get an Aether Current! Yay! I spoke with our scouts from the Twin Adders. It turns out they were in fact discovered by the prisoners shortly after we departed. What's more, they claim to have laid markers along the river to warn us. The problem, however, is these markers are unfamiliar to any save the Twin Adders, unless our enemies realize what they are. It's become painfully clear that there is still much to be done if the Grand Companies are to function together as a single, cohesive unit. I cannot assume that one company is familiar with the stratagems of another. Though we could not recapture the prisoners, today will serve as a stark reminder to all of us to be better prepared and more open in communicating with one another. Thank you again for your aid. I should hope when next we meet, it will be under more favorable circumstances. Not you. You. Excellent work. Thanks to you, we were able to keep casualties to a minimum. As Flame Sergeant Dodogun tells it, you are every bit the adventurer they say. It's not often that one can elicit such praise from him. In fact, he's offered to buy you a drink when he next returns to Castrum Oriens. On behalf of all the soldiers here, you have my sincerest thanks. We're quite fortunate to have one such as you among our ranks. Take the sending one, I guess. And one more to turn in for now. Thanks again for your help. All that's left is to go and retrieve those documents and hopefully forget all this ever happened. You see, this isn't the first time I've dealt with those spiders. I was born and raised in these parts, and I've hunted more than my fair share of those 8-legged nightmares in my time. That's why I knew to use those firecrackers. East End used to be teeming with them, and I thought we wiped them all out. Apparently not. I can only hope this doesn't mean we've got an infestation on our hands. If more of those things start turning up again, you can bet I'll be ready. Yep, that does it for what we had done. Back out I go. This is some quest or another, probably soil samples. Yeah. This is probably this marker right turn. Killer. Oh hey, Veladina mushroom. So those are gonna be right along here somewhere. Sorta. Another. And one more. I'm guessing it's up here. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong side of the screen. Oh, hey, look! Speaking of things to avoid, you know how I was mentioning that an A rank likes to spawn around here? There's Earl. Earl is one of the A ranks of the Fringes. So, we are about to enter Raubahn Savage. No, it's not that it's hard. It's not that it's hard. It's that it's near the start of the expansion solo instance. Meaning, everyone got here in about an hour or so. Meaning, it got very backed up and their instance servers got completely hammered and people couldn't get in. And people were literally lining up along this path here just to enter the instance. And it thus got dubbed Raubahn Savage. Or was it Extreme? I think it was Savage. Oh, went to plan then? Good. And you'd always have the line cutters and Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Veladina. The resistance is already positioned, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. So, level sync 62. Of course, now it's easy peasy. There isn't, you know, thousands of people trying to do it all at once.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once! Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head. That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
Ah, you don't even let me do that, do you? As I was playing Field the Upper, leave the armor to Arya. I guess that's a hint. Bugger me, is that General Alden? A chance to get my revenge on Arya. And test her new weapons. And kill the Lion's commander. Oh, it doesn't get much better than this. Hurry up and kill the bastards! We got him outnumbered. I don't think he almost covered in credit, did you, Arya? Whatever did you do to him? What he is doing? Give him everything we got. There's no end to them. I'm here if you need healing, Arya. Oh my.
Now
Let's dodge all this nonsense going on here. So the good news about being level 62 is it means we get our enhanced meditate! Alright, probably I'm fighting one again. Oh my gosh, could this thing die any faster? Gosh, I've been waiting for this to have non-awful meditate. Keep it up, lads. That thing won't take much more. Very tempted to go kill those other ones so that I could, maybe get some help? No, these have like a bajillion HP. Never mind! I'll be a little bit here, I want to say. Enough! We have secret weapons of great power, don't we? We might as well bloody use them! On your guard, Arya. He's up to something. He is definitely up to something.
You'll be weeping blood!
I am being chased. And it's just detonated on my butt. Why are you way back there? That's not there. Haven't we got anything else? More armor or weapons or something? More of them. I'm gonna have to have a word with our scouts.
Raw Tizona!
Find something in his head, please.
As a raging bull!
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it there. Not again. Worth it. Oh, 2 of them! What's that? You're cheating. Fine, I can take another one. Oh no, I'm tanking. That's not good though. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We win. He who fights and runs. What the? Who the hells are you lot? For Alamigo! Let none escape. Okay, we win that part of the fight, I guess. For now, we have them. We have them now. Forward! Forward! Tapping out of the window. Self-detonate. You think you've won, eh? Then we go together! Self-destruct sequence initiated 60, 59, 58. 7 health. With no time to get the safety. We must disable it before she glows. Also, tell I've been a little too used to being level 60 and not used to having my good meditate. Yeah, now it's really just speed up the prototype armor before it blows. 30, 29, 28. No, 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 no! My secret weapon!
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
Not a good time to be taking a drink.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Is that a promise?
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo. Yeah! Yeah!
I'm just punching the air. I don't even have my weapon. I'm just like, oh, I look like I'm holding a weapon, but I'm not really. Well done, all of you. I call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Camp. 'Twas Marshal Taropin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle, Minago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then, Arya. Mistress Laviera, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. I heard the stories, but to see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Seriously? I didn't add the gunbreaker to this. Oh, yeah. Let fill your hearts with pride. Well, there is no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Actually, there is. I still have side quests to do. Did you have any trouble procuring the ingredients? Just a little distraction. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Should also mention, the strangest thing happened while you were away. Some of the men came by to speak with me about our provisions. Your asking about camp likely spurred them to action. Now that we better understand their grievances, we plan to take better care to supply the men with cooking palatable to more than just us Gridanians. As I say, variety is the spice of life. And we're now level 67. even get a fancy level up because other stuff was going on? Thanks. Oh, you returned. Did you bring the samples? Splendid! Absolutely splendid. Thank you ever so much. Everyone seems so preoccupied with battle, there likely won't be a surveying of the land had I not volunteered. I did not question the importance of this fight with the Guardians, but we have a duty to maintain the natural balance of the forest. Thanks to your efforts, I am one step closer to determining how much work it will require to do so. Alright, and we have wrapped up the side quest around here. So, let's head where the rollers reach. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them! People will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by united Eorzea to drive the Guardians from our land. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think that the last time Gridanian troops trod the soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War. That was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. People will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Arya, Alize, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Perfect. None of these are useful. Alright. Familiar face forgotten. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard to believe that we meet again here of all places. I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? You see, there's been a lot of faces. No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There is no need to apologize. But know that down in Quarry Mill, we didn't forget about you. Oh, that's you! Nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundabul was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in the Little Alamigo, others went until Ul'dah for work. As you can see, I chose to come back to Garabania and join Comrade and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Comrade thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. No quest popping up here? Nope. Can I jump over this? No, so close. Probably could with, like, the right speed. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Comrade to Alagana. Clear the barricade, if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There's more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Alright, journey to the peaks. Guess I got on my mount to walk about 5 steps. You know, sometimes you just do that. And I just heard myself dismount.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Look at this, making me dismount. We have glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, there is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east keep watch for patrols as we move. Don't actually know where the A-ranks are in this area quite as well. Because I don't tend to be around here very much, and I don't accidentally run into them very much. So... yeah. Anyways. A very slow ride. Some butterflies. Nearing the Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Alacon is due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Whee! Some grasshoppers, also known as chicoles. Very big grasshoppers. There's that bridge. I don't know if I've ever flown up there when I think about it. And there's a chocobo keep! Oh my gosh, I got stuck on the fence. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. Feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. This has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're shorthanded because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises, went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. If you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, though, you might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. You must speak with the other first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there's still some brave men and women here willing to fight. The Prodigal Daughter. Ragenfried, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Alright, let's get the Chocobo Keep. Sec actually. Somewhat important one, but probably not for the reasons you're thinking. It involves the S rank of this area, actually. Because the S rank here spawns by riding the Chocobo! Specifically the Chocobo Quarter Chocobo. Don't you know, traveler? Or don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You're not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent travels. Ah, you are comrades of Mefred. I see, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman. We had no part in the schemes. We had made an agreement with the Alliance. This time will be different. This time? Call comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefred. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now. Leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I have a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. That was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. Because it's my village too. My home. What in the seven hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. My Rugger, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. My sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You sound like him. Or you even sound like him. As you say, I've got nowhere to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. I'm gonna say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfrid might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. For to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and see if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Now for boots. Hello, we've got two things here. Angry Coral. You're not a coral. In the face of Alagana, huh? What would you ask of me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides. Bullocks. There's not more suspicious than the Good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I doubt you go about your business with more... I expect you go about your business with more discretion. Bye, Dragona. I'll be back. Bugger me. You really are here to help, aren't you? Very well. I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for you. Can you go and get it? Leave it to me. Right then. Frightened Coral's his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. Hard country. You best keep your distance, if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea what helps with it though. I need to grind a chipuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. You'll go and get some for me just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. I mean, duh. What else am I gonna do? There's actually no side quest right now. Right now. Famous last words. Oh. That fence! Oh my gosh. Careful with these chipulis here. Probably sooner. Wow, you're like charging nothing to let me. Positional are you? What a jerk. Alright, that's one. You know what I'm not doing? This. 370 east. We'll get it eventually. You know what I didn't do, though? Confirm this. Yeah, hold on. We gotta go back, actually. I forgot to attune to the Aetherite. Who would forget that, she says. First thing you do when you get to a new area, she says. Bar 160 east. Feeling it's up there. I can go find out. I think it's up here. Might be wrong, but if I'm wrong, then I can simply jump down. 122 southeast. It's gonna be up here or down there. Well, it's not up here, so it's down here. Literally down here. Let's jump where there's a little more landing space. Oh hey, there's a B rank, Buckaboo. That's a B rank. Let's not have to worry about those. There you are. Right up here. Right above the talons I need. I totally forgot to pick fire during that. Tell the ones within my. Oops. Oh wait, no, Dracona! Silly me. How could I forget her? Alright, so there is that quest done, but we need to continue heading this way because. Not for that reason, but because down here is our other one. Oh, hey, there's more chipulis around here. So I know that there is one of the spawn points for hunts is back in this area, but it doesn't look like. Oh, there's. Oh, no, it's just a rock. I'm like, oh, there's a giant fish there. No, it's just a rock. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in instead. But so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mine, so be careful when you pick them up. Doesn't bug me. I also, on the way down, I also passed another spawn point for hunts, but it was not filled. Let me back out this way, I'm sure, for getting the currents that I kind of skipped over. So they weren't really on the way. Nope. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country's hard on people. It's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you that. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it'd have made a difference what if I fought back. I knew what a lot of them were about the moment that Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. By the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others I imagine. Help them too if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Ah, the new face. Do you have my leftovers? Huh, well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged. Much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Tain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plotting corps men, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the sutlers would trade with the Resistance. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides. Our way is spitting in the Guardian's eye for putting our father in Imperial uniform and shipping off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even, though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the Resistance, so this is the best we can do. And that's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just want you to know is all. That we know why you're here. And even if we can't join you, we wish we could. Alright. A life more ordinary. Oh, there you are, Arya. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Luce getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. We'll find out. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard while living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home and I love it with all my heart. If you truly have any love for it too, keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. This isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Method. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I might be able to appeal them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. Haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I'd have never met Arya or the rest of you, and we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone! Anyone! We need help! I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. We're Carter. The Tribune, and the Bloody Raubahn. They... Damn it all! Either take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tribunals do soon. We're taken to the Imperials when the Kikiran attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took them where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came. And listen, Rakrada is the only family I've got left. If I lose him, the Ziggurat? Thraman took him there. He's as good as dead. We've got to try and get after them. If there's even a chance her brother's still alive, we have to try. However, I don't think I'm gonna rush over quite yet. I'm thinking... Oh, fine, I'll talk about further. Fine. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tribune. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Okay. The color of angry Kikiran. So Rakrada is being held somewhere at the Ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kikiran bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Alright, well, I still don't see any side quests. That's interesting. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and call it there, and then head to the Ziggurat next time. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!